Who's the genius who puts a girl in heels on a subway ride?
Miss Monroe, eat a Snickers.
What?
You get a little cranky. Better?
Much better.
Wish they'll never make the cut.
We aren't looking for just any college students. We're looking for ones ready to take classes after day jobs, after kids go to bed, before the sun comes up. On a campus, a kitchen table, a counter, or all of the above. And I want professors
lunatic champion. Today I hear my live raw reactions.
If you're this kind of student, you're our kind of different. DeVry University. Different on purpose.
And today, we just got done with Goldberg versus the Beast. Barack.
Fantastic beasts.
Lesnar.
It's true. All these new steak and chicken fajita flatbreads don't come on a sizzling platter. But they do come on a flatbread, which, if you think about it, is much better to eat. Arby's.
Think about it, I'm a
have
fucking
the meats.
I don't know whether I need Advil or vodka.
Don't miss the season premiere of Total Divas, Wednesday at 8, only on E!
Thanksgiving is a time to be thankful for your family.
What are you doing?
You're so dumb. I ain't a brain between all of you.
The Chrisley Knows Best Thanksgiving Day Marathon, Thanksgiving Day, on USA.
Out and drug tested.
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw with the captain of the Raw Women's Team for Survivor Series and the Raw Women's Champion.
Oh, look, she's Dana Brooke.
Introducing first accompanied by Dana Brooke from the Queen City. She's the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte.
And you saw who was joining us here at the announce table, none other than Bailey. Welcome. Of course, Byron getting the...
I'm excited. Sorry, I'm excited.
You're excited because this is going to be your first ever Survivor Series.
Yes, it is. I've been a fan of Survivor Series since I was a kid. I've been watching them all on the network, just getting all my history together. You know, we had the Montreal Screwjob. We had the Undertaker debut. This is just amazing that I'm going to be a part of my first ever Survivor
Well,
Series.
it's Bailey's debut at the 30th Annual Survivor Series this Sunday on the WWE Network.
Her tag team partner from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
You guys, the four women in this tag team matchup tonight are going to be joining Bailey as part of the 5 members of Team Raw as they get set to take on Team SmackDown Live on Sunday. Interesting to see Sasha and Charlotte tagging here tonight.
And you know, Bailey, Sasha had some interesting comments a little earlier on tonight. She said, hey, Charlotte, nobody likes you. So, you know, I want to ask you, Bailey, how do you feel about Charlotte being the team captain for Raw?
Well, you know, we've had our differences in the past, but we've also had some good memories in NXT. And I know Charlotte can carry this team because her stats don't lie. She's undefeated in She's undefeated on pay-per-views, and she's a 3-time women's champion.
Bailey, if anyone should know better, it's you. You did beat her. And you and Sasha beat her and Dana Brooke. Stupid.
And a woman she's had her problems with. Bailey, that Nia and Alicia can put their past differences aside and work together someday. Look at that look. Powerful Nia Jax, one of the most powerful superstars in WWE history.
You mentioned all the former women's champions in the ring. There's a future women's champion right there.
I think we're sitting with a future women's champion here in Las Vegas as well. I second that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Raw is powered by Tap Out. Men's and women's athletic apparel available now at JCPenney. The Nia and Alicia versus Sasha and Charlotte here, tag team action as we get ready for Survivor Series come Sunday.
Bailey, you're obviously looking at your teammates for Survivor Series. I gotta ask you, what do you make of the last couple weeks? Charlotte referring to you as the weakest link of this team.
Well, I think I proved Charlotte wrong that I'm not the weakest link because I don't know if you remember, but I beat her last week in the middle of the ring.
That you did, and Charlotte will start things off here against Alicia Fox.
Well, Bailey, I understand that you're confident. You've got a very strong team.
Nia just made the tag.
But someone said in the past maybe Bailey's got her head in the clouds a little bit. You know Sasha Banks and Charlotte cannot stand one another. They detest each other. How do you think they're going to function as a team? See?
Well, Charlotte wanted nothing to do with Nia, and Sasha Banks said, no, you can take her on. You're the champ.
Bailey, how can you possibly be confident in a team like that?
We all have a goal. We all want to beat Team SmackDown. We want to prove that we're the better women's division. And I know that in the end, that's what's going to matter at Survivor Series, and that's what's going to pull us together. We have to beat them.
SmackDown Live is a pretty formidable team. Of course, Natalya is the coach. She won't be involved in the matchup. But being involved in the matchup, Becky Lynch, the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, who you know very well, Carmella, of course, you know.
Whoa, SmackDown Women's Champion is Becky Lynch, not Naomi. You stupid.
I've never been in the ring with, and I'm excited. And here on Raw, we're all professional, and I know that's what's going to lead us to victory.
Something else to consider is, you know, a lot of you guys go back to your time in NXT where somehow you did manage to coexist.
We did. When we had to, when it mattered, we did what we need to do.
And here's the boss, Sasha Banks, doing what she needs to do, trying to take Nia Jax off her feet.
It's got to boost your confidence just slightly when you've got a battering ram like Nia Jax on your side.
Oh, there's an example of that. You know, Corey, we talked earlier tonight. We'll get to it in a moment as Charlotte and Sasha Banks are in trouble against Nia and Alicia.
Hey WWE Universe, Mark Wahlberg here. A few years ago, I was in a film called Shooter. Now I'm thrilled to be one of the executive producers bringing Shooter to USA Network as a new original series. Brian Phillippe will be playing Bob Lee Swagger, former Marine sharpshooter who ends up on the run, fighting to clear his name.
I don't care.
Alicia Fox.
Charlotte.
Four of the 5 members of the Raw women's team for Survivor Series Sunday. The 5th member, wait a minute, Sasha rolling up Alicia Fox in a kick out. The 5th member joining us at the announce table here tonight on Monday Night Raw, Bailey, who's joining us and getting ready for her first ever Survivor Series.
Oh, yeah. Cannot wait. There's a little taste going on here, but I'm excited for Sunday.
Charlotte, of course, the captain of the women's team. She's looking on at Sasha Banks, the woman she beat for the championship in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match just a few weeks ago. Sasha with a great drop kick. You know, we haven't talked about the fact that Dana Brooke, the protege of Charlotte Makes the Tag, is at ringside, and you gotta wonder what is going to be her role come Sunday at Survivor Series. Uh-oh, things may be breaking down. Come on, ladies. And Charlotte cannot believe that Sasha just dropped her. And now these two teammates are fighting one another.
What we were afraid of.
This cannot happen Sunday for Raw to have any sort of chance.
I hope they get it together before Sunday.
They better get it together now because here comes Nia. And Nia's destruction on her mind. And Sasha fight it. They're trying to counter the Samoa drop from Nia Jackson. Sasha setting up Nia for Charlotte's boot. See, they can work together. Kind of, somewhat.
That didn't last long.
Oh, another crossbody by Alicia. Kicked out by Sasha and Charlotte. Sasha with a bank statement. Bank statement. Nia taken out of the equation by Charlotte. Is Alicia going to tap here? She does.
Well, there you have it, guys. Sasha and Charlotte. You go down to the ring if you don't mind.
I'll do something about your teammates.
I don't know how Bailey can be confident at all after what we just witnessed. Sure, all 4 incredibly talented women individually, but as a team goes, we got some problems, guys.
Yeah, what was odd about that whole thing is Charlotte and Sasha, when they worked together, they actually worked very well together.
We hope that some way, somehow, they got to do something to get these differences out of the way here.
I think it would all start if Sasha would stop radiating jealousy.
Well, maybe Bailey can play peacemaker here.
Did you say radiating jealousy?
Really?
Queen says stop. Charlotte tame her ego. So again, a tenuous relationship between the women here on Raw, but they've got to keep it together if they're going to take out Team SmackDown Live Sunday at Survivor Series. And if you don't have the WWE Network yet, what are you waiting for?
Hey guys, but you got to remember on the network, this Sunday, Survivor Series, the 30th annual special start time, 7 p.m. Eastern. But first,
it all starts Saturday with NXT TakeOver Toronto. Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe for the NXT Championship.
I do that for the
mega match. The iconic Goldberg returns to the ring to take on the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar.
And then again, of course, 2 weeks from Sunday, it is a SmackDown exclusive TLC tables, ladders, and chairs pay-per-view event. And if you're a new subscriber, you'll get this absolutely free as well.
Become a new subscriber. Just head over to WWENetwork.com, and for your next month, you get TakeOver, Survivor Series, and TLC. Absolutely free.
Hey guys, guess who's in the house on Monday Night Raw tonight? Of course, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan from SmackDown Live.
There's going to be a Survivor Series summit. The leadership from SmackDown Live will address Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley. It's all going down tonight.
Gentlemen, tonight you prove exactly what I knew you could do, that you don't have to be best friends to win matches.
Oh, hold on. Kevin Owens and I, we are best friends, and we're the anchors of this squad. So why don't you give us the credit that we deserve? So we're the captains of this team, and that's why we won. That's why we won tonight. That's why we're going to win it Sunday. Right. We're the captains. Give us credit. Give us credit.
Thank you, co-captain. Oh my co-captain. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Roman. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Brock. If you can do the same thing on Sunday, you're going to make me one very happy general manager when we dominate SmackDown Live. Now, a little later tonight, Stephanie and I are going to go out to the ring. We're going to address Daniel Bryan and especially Stephanie's brother, Shane. And I'd like you all to stick around for the fireworks show.
I like how the Shield is standing next
When
to
you
each
go out
other.
for a hamburger, you shouldn't have to pay for
I
pizza.
just like how it happens. Right, I'm a mute. Showing Emelina, aka Emma, again. She's hot. She has weird butt.
I hope Emelina gets here soon. My heart can't take much more.
I've never seen you so giddy before in my life.
Or maybe he'll be even more giddy now because look who's on their way.
Oh, I know I am.
You know, guys, Niagara Falls aren't too far away. I think I'm jumping a barrel and trying my luck.
Come on, it's not that bad.
What?
Listen to them. Listen to them, you stupid idiot. I wish you could dance like that. man. Stud, not thud.
And this right here, this is Big Dad. And he's 7 foot tall. And you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing?
You can sort of understand their popularity in the city of Buffalo. I mean, it's tough when you only have the Bills to root for.
Oh, Enzo Amore. Oh, Enzo Amore.
So tonight, our opponents are our partners. And our partners are our opponents. And our partners that we're opposing are supposing that we're going to do our part, and they're partly right.
Damn, that's a real.
Nailed it!
You're like Dr. Suso.
Green eggs are going ham, baby. How you doing?
Nice. In this 8-man tag team match, we are with and against some of our Survivor Series teammates. But 6 different gentlemen, there's only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spit.
Thank God, of course. Hey, the men who say the fun and games are over in the tag team division.
Yeah, Anderson and Gallows are teaming with Enzo and Cass tonight. Yes, the same Anderson and Gallows who said they'd have no problem stabbing their Survivor Series teammates in the back come Sunday.
Listen, let's not spend too much time speculating. If I know Anderson and Gallows, I know that they're professionals. And more than their disdain for Enzo Amore, they like being mean and making green. They'll coexist tonight, make money, and move on to Survivor Series.
Let's hope and pray you're right.
It's Los Matadors.
Hey, folks, stay tuned tonight after all for a sneak peek of the new thriller conspiracy series Shooter, starring Ryan Phillippe as a Marine veteran on the run trying to clear his name. Shooter premieres tomorrow at 10/9 Central on USA. And here's a look at the teams for the 10-on-10 traditional Survivor Series tag team elimination matchup. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Live. And again, the question is for the new day, the captains of Team Raw keep the team together.
Come on! We are the golden Buffalo, y'all ready for this? It's for you. This one's for you. You want it? You got it? The golden tree. What's up? What's up? What's up?
At least you're not showing those dumbass lyrics.
Dynamic duo, in the house. The golden truth. What it's all about. What's up? What's up? What's up? The golden truth.
I'll tell you what's up. What's up is the fact that our Truth traded away the Golden Truth spot on the Survivor Series team for a weekend stay at the Shining Star Resort in Puerto Rico. That's what's up.
That was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, so the Golden Truth on the same team as the Shining Stars tonight. That's unique, as is Enzo and Cass and Anderson and Gallows. A little flavor of what Survivor Series is going to be like. Sold out in Toronto Sunday. Special start time, 7 Eastern. Of course, only on the WWE Network, and Big Cass in off the tag. 10 out of 10. Imagine what that's going to be like. A lot of bodies, a lot of personalities, the power of Cass. There's one man who could dominate that match, Big Cass. And Primo sent flying as well, this time through the second rope, makes to Enzo. There goes Anderson. And Gallows double team by Truth and Goldust. The Golden Truth. Close call. Standoff. Hey, these guys are against one another in this match, right? Correct. Tag team action continues live.
Next.
So, Sniper, panic threat.
SmackDown Live.
You think you know me?
The rated R superstar, Edge,
Who's gonna watch that, huh?
Edge, featuring the SmackDown Live Survivor Series team. And Dolph Ziggler defends the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. Plus, you have a date with the Dead Man.
No, thank you.
It's the return of The Undertaker on the 900th episode of SmackDown Live. Tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
And congratulations to SmackDown Live, the second longest running episodic television show in history. That's because we're number one. Monday Night Raw, we're live with Buffalo tonight, folks. Tag team action. Anderson and Gallows actually teaming with Enzo and Cass against the Shining Stars and the Golden Truth. And nice hip toss by R-Truth. First battle for brand supremacy Sunday at Survivor Series. The only time all year Raw and SmackDown are going to meet. Uh-oh, R-Truth is running with Carl. Now there's Carl Anderson from behind. All these teams, with the exception of the Golden Truth, will be involved in the 10-on-10 tag team elimination matchup, Raw versus SmackDown Live Sunday. Golden Truth will be on that beach in Puerto Rico, and I think it's a win-win. And here's Gallows off the tag.
The Shining Stars will sell some of those timeshares to some of the roster of SmackDown Live.
Nice suplex by Gallows. Big Man delivers the elbow. Pretty strong words. Yeah.
Sorry, it's an accident. Slip the tongue.
We are trying to fight out Gallows. Big right hand to the gut now, right to the face of Truth. The Truth can't try to fight back.
Dangerous part of town. Truth realizes it, but not very successful trying to escape.
Three big bad dudes in that corner, and Enzo's there as well.
And don't forget Anderson and Gallows, who made it pretty clear that they will have no problem stabbing in the back. They're partners.
You're right. That is
Survivor Series Sunday.
That is what they said pertaining to Sunday. But as of right now, you can't argue with it. Anderson and Gallows are being perfect teammates.
And Corey, you know as well as I do, we're going to need Anderson and Gallows on the same page for Raw to have a chance Sunday in that big 10-on-10 match.
Absolutely right. When Anderson and Gallows are firing on all cylinders, there is nobody like them in the tag team division.
Oh, man. You hear that? Exploding. That spin kick, and how can Anderson make a tag? Truth trying to make it to his corner.
They have a lead here.
Tag made, and that was Primo. I believe Truth was trying to go for Goldust, but Primo made the tag instead.
Goldust hand out of the way.
And Big Cass is legal, and Big Cass not wasting any time.
Massive fall-away slam from Big Cass.
Watch out. Oh.
And Cass with a big boot.
Oh. Size 16 for you there, Primo.
The Empire elbow. Here comes Goldust and R-Truth now. They just took out their own teammate.
Why on earth would that happen? I don't even know why I'm asking. R-Truth sold his spot in the match. Nothing surprises me.
And Big Cass with a big splash.
Meantime, what we this time?
Buster.
Continuity here between Anderson and Big Cass.
Tag to Gallows. And Anderson and Gallows with a magic killer. All right. They're going to give Enzo a shot. Why not? Do it for the team. Are they looking for the bada boom shakalaka? Oh, and Gallows decided to take the win on his own. Oh, shady. Playing games with Enzo and Cass.
Why was it shady when there's an opportunity to win the match?
Oh, come on. Gallows and Anderson pretended like they were going to give Enzo Amore a chance to help win this matchup, but they just took it away from him.
I hope they play better together Sunday at Survivor Series.
We're going to need them to play at their top of their games on Sunday. But coming up next, Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon from SmackDown Live are in the house. They will face off in the ring with General Manager and Commissioner Monday Night Raw next.
I'm gonna mute it now. Divas. Total Divas. This one's dead.
Back live on Monday Night Raw, it's time for a Survivor Series Summit. Stephanie McMahon and Foley in the ring.
This Sunday at Survivor Series, fantasy warfare just got real. But tonight, we have unfinished business. Here comes the money. Here we go.
I like how they have a SmackDown Live thing too.
Mick Foley throwing some trash straight at man's way.
At least we don't do that goofy S thing together down the ramp. It's embarrassing, really.
You know, Stephanie, we didn't come out here tonight and accept coming here to Monday Night Raw. By the way, what's up, Buffalo? Thank you very much for inviting us here. But again, we didn't come out here to promote the 900th episode of SmackDown Live tomorrow night, featuring the return of The Undertaker.
And we definitely didn't come out here to talk about tomorrow the cutting edge, having WWE Hall of Famer Edge.
No, we came out here because obviously both of us are promoting this Sunday's Survivor Series where Raw takes on SmackDown.
That's right, and congratulations on the 900th episode of SmackDown Live. Sounds like a big show, but that's tomorrow night. Like you said, Shane, we're here to talk about Sunday, where Raw is going to prove that we are the dominant brand.
Stephanie, you know, you say you're out here the dominant brand. That's just not the case, because even though the deck was stacked completely against us, we drafted better than you. SmackDown Live is a better show than what you had.
You guys are at Raw. It makes no sense because they're here at Monday Night Raw.
And Stephanie, noticing from afar, again, nothing's changed around here. You still dominate and you rule by fear. You're threatening your athletes with ripping their contracts out from underneath them. That's not what we do at SmackDown Live. No, we reward opportunity. It is about loyalty. It is about this Sunday showing that SmackDown Live will be the dominant brand.
The land of opportunity. That's what you've created on SmackDown Live. Is that why, Shane, you're competing on Team SmackDown Live, taking that opportunity away from another WWE superstar? How does that factor into the equation? The truth is, Shane, you're a hypocrite. Everything is all about you, like always. The only reason people like you is because you pander to them and you like to jump off tall structures. Okay, but how's it gonna feel, Shane, when the reason Team SmackDown Live loses on Sunday is because of you?
Wait a second. Speaking of pandering to the crowd and jumping off of high structures, that pretty much describes your general manager.
Maybe at one time, but Mick Foley is not competing in the match.
Wait a second, and we all love him for it.
it, don't we?
Exactly my point. You just proved my point.
But that's not why I put Shane on Team SmackDown. I put Shane on Team SmackDown because he is a real leader who knows how to bring people together. Unlike some people I know. And when he gets in the ring, he can get as wild and crazy as anybody else. And speaking about wild and crazy, not to mention a little bit reckless, thanks a lot, Mick, for putting up the entire Cruiserweight division, because we will love to have them on SmackDown Live.
Well, Daniel, and you just grab your best homies. That is not going to happen. I put the entire Cruiserweight division up for grabs because that's how much I believe in Brian Kendrick and his ability to deliver at Survivor Series. That's how much I believe in Sami Zayn. And that's how badly we want that Intercontinental Championship back where it belongs, on Raw. And you guys may talk about promoting the women's division. We actually deliver. You called us lazy, what was the other word?
Complacent.
Complacent, lazy and complacent. You're talking about the McMahon-Foley connection that put the women, for the first time in 12 years, in the main event in Raw, and then booked the first ever Hell in a Cell match with Sasha Banks and Charlotte. Lazy and complacent, Daniel? I don't think so.
Wow. Listen, Mick, maybe I was wrong, but maybe I was right. We're going to see this Sunday at Survivor Series.
No, that's right. We will see this Sunday at Survivor Series when Raw dominates SmackDown.
You know, Stephanie, I knew I can goad you into this match because your ego couldn't handle it.
My ego?
Yeah.
My ego? You're the one who's glory hounding Shane by competing in the match. It's all about your ego.
Glory hounding? I don't think so. You know what that's called? That's called I'm standing in there toe-to-toe with my guys, shoulder to shoulder, getting it done. That's called leadership by example. You should try it sometime.
Well, Mick Foley and I are leading by example. We are managing as executives. But Shane, if you want to talk about being a competitor so much, allow me to introduce you to your opponents. Welcome, Team Raw.
Even Vic seems surprised that Team Raw making their way out to the ring here tonight. Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, the co-captains, Roman Reigns, the United States champion, Seth Rollins, and of course, Braun Strowman. I gotta say, after the performances tonight by all five of these superstars, I am more confident.
I was Shane Day. I was brought my SmackDown brand too.
Shane McMahon, who's part of Team SmackDown Live, going to get a first-hand look at his opponents. A little taste of reality for Shane McMahon.
Team Raw is going to show you just how lazy and complacent they really are. Good luck.
Now Stephanie and Nick have left the ring, and Shane and Daniel Bryan find themselves in a bit of a predicament here.
Wait a second. You guys honestly think that we came alone?
They brought Team Blue. They brought Team Blue.
Let me introduce you to Team SmackDown. It's AJ Styles. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Team SmackDown Live is here on Monday Night Raw.
There's Dean Ambrose coming out the Shield way.
The mascot. Shane McMahon, of course, the fifth member of the team. And now you get a look at the two teams who can face off Sunday.
Well, Shane was getting a taste of reality. It looks like both sides are.
Oh, man. Look who showed up. Hey, gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the Kevin Owens Show.
You know what title's better than the Universal?
Yeah, get that little hair out of your face, AJ, because you got to realize that here on the Kevin Owens Show, that right there means